morning and welcome to my channel. Thanks very much for being here. Okay, today I'm going to make some crinkly envelopes. I think you've seen me use these baking paper I get from a supermarket here that I sort of, when I'm inking, I use. And I also have these that I use when I'm tea dyeing. I've got a little oven that I dry it in the winter and out in the sun in the summer. So I've got quite a bit of this and I thought I've got to start using it. What am I going to do? So I decided to make some envelopes. Now, to start off with, I will use all of this, but I'm going to use some gesso here. I'm going to put gesso. I won't do both of these. I think I'll do this one. A roller and a palette knife to put it on and scrape it over your roller, and then you're taking this and just putting it over like this, and then doing some more until it's where you want it to be. And I will do this with both of them. Okay, with this darker one where I've used ink, the ink does bleed through, which I don't mind. And then you have this one here, and what I need to now do is dry them before I go on to the next stage. These are dry now. This one obviously has already got coffee and tea on, but I'm going to put a bit more on. This is some tea. And I'm just going to shake it on and then onto the white and then dry this off as well. And I'm doing this on both of them. Oops, nearly spilt that. This I just use if I want to quickly dye some pages. Next thing again is drying these off now, and I found just leaving them doesn't dry very quickly, so I do use the my heat dryer. While I'm drying them, I do move them about a bit to let them run down and over the pages as well. If I have sort of fairly large puddles, I will gently take some of it with a tissue to get it to dry, like this. Okay, these are dry now, and the next thing I want to do is more splatters. Is using, what's it called? Distress Mica Spray Antique Bronze. I'm not actually going to spray it, I'm going to splatter it. And again, I'm going to need to dry this off as well. Okay, these are all sprayed, dried, etc. And now I want to line these envelopes. So to do that, I'm going to sew this onto here, like that. Now, do I go all the way up there? I think I might do. And this one, I'm going to sew down this end like that. So I'm going to sew round in black cotton. Okay, so that's all sewn round, and now I've just got to trim round the edges, which I will take this bit off slightly. None of this is going to be very straight. Oh, and one other thing, when you are doing it, because I did it without gluing anything down, you do get creases, but what's so nice is, sorry I didn't show you, do get creases, but what is so nice is you can hear the crinkle. So I'll just carry on with cutting these off. Okay, and I will keep these bits, especially this. I might make a small envelope out of that one. I've got some small book pages, but these are always great for your collaging. Now, you hear that? Isn't it lovely? So I've done it very scruffily. That's what I wanted. So I'm going to fold that up to about there, and then fold this down and hope we're level. Well, that's pretty good. Use this. And the same with this one. Do you know what? Before I do that, I might actually, no, I will. So I've got an idea where everything's going. I can see the crease marks. There. There and there. And I'm going to do some stamping. I've got this Stampera text stamp and my blocks, and I'm hoping my ink. I'm using archival potting soil. And to start off with, I can get them out. Yep, I'll use this one. And I will just randomly stamp on it. I don't know if you can see that. I'm hoping you can. And for the next one, I'll use the other text here and do the same thing. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to take, where is it there? A postage mark. Okay, so I've done that. There and there. Now I want to make a closure, and for that, get rid of them, I'm going to put some eyelets in here. And I'm just eyeballing it. There we go. So I want it tying up with these, and this is going there and that is going there. This is taken from a scrap of Tim Holt's backgrounds. So I just need to glue these together and ink round them. I've glued these together and let them dry. One other thing that I am going to do for this one is just put a stamp on this circle here, like that. And then get my foam in to punch a hole, if I can find my pokey tool. It was under some old book pages. Okay, so what we do is we punch a hole approximately in the middle, and so I get an idea about there. Go through that one. I'm taking a brad and putting it straight through like that. Fan it out and then put some washi tape over it, and I'll put a little bit of extra glue as well. And I will now do the same with the other one. Oh, before I do the other one, I'll show you what I do next is glue up the sides here. I'm going to try and hopefully the cottons will go outside. No idea if they will. I go over the stitching as well just to make sure it's secure. There. And I will now do the same with that side, that one. Okay, I've glued the other one up, and on that one I've put some string. On this one I'm putting some gold vintage thread I've got for knitting or crochet. I found it in a second-hand shop, and it's sort of a nice gold shimmery colour. So I just put that through there and wind these round. I think I may just have to cut the ends off of this one. Yeah, a little bit too long. There. So that's the two envelopes. Now to decorate. And what I've got for this one is some lace to go across here. Long scissors. There. And I've had this for years, absolutely years. And I thought, as I'm sort of glittering it up a bit and sparkling it a bit, I could put this on here like that. This one I've got, if I can get my top off, that's it. I've got a piece of tea-dyed kitchen roll I've made a ruffle from, and I thought I could glue this on the top here. Put that along there, and then I've got some green of the same. Again, these have been years I've had this stuff, and I thought this was an opportunity to use it. So I'll just glue these down onto here. Okay, there, like that. And that's all I'm going to do on the front. On the back, I've got a different idea. I've got some book pages here, and I was thinking of fussy cutting out a couple of these here just to see what fits. So I think I will do that now. I'm going to cut out that one, that one, that one, and that one. Right, I have these 4 cut out and inked, and I've got some bits and pieces here as well that I'm thinking I can put on here. Now, I thought I have some legend. Yeah, no, that's Edith Holden. That might be an idea. Let's do it this side. Edith Holden book page. Maybe with a piece of this. Something like that, and then one of these. Just a small collage. And how about a small label as well? What have I got? If I trim that off. Yeah, quite like that. Okay, go with that. Now, oh, I'd love to put that on there, but I wonder how it will handle with the, I think it'd be all right. I'm just wondering that. Ooh, I wonder with some of this. Okay, what do you reckon? Do you think it will work putting this on tissue on greaseproof? I would have to use the this stuff. I've got my name of it. No, what's medium? Matte medium on there. I could probably glue all of it down with that. Quite like that. I'm just wondering if I shouldn't have a label of some sort. These little, I've stamped a lot of these. Maybe that. It'd go quite well, wouldn't it, in a more of a vintagey looking journal. It's grungy. I think I'm going to go with that. And I need to stick all these down now. They're both finished. You can still see the mica spray on it. That's the back of that one. all glued down. I'm quite happy with that. And then the back of this one is like this. It's still, I've tried drying it, but it's still very wet, so I need to leave it. But I'm quite pleased with that. I think it will go in a different type of journal. I would say I was going to put a flower on. Mind you, I still could. Do you know what I think I'm going to do? Don't laugh. I'm going to put that down there. I really like that there. It gives it a pop of colour, doesn't it? I know the blue does, but I think this would be better. Okay, that was a bit of a spur of the moment. If I can get my glue out. It's got air bubbles galore coming up. Look at them all. Wow. Lots of air bubbles. Right, hopefully I can get some glue out now. Yeah. What I was going to say was I find art glitter glue is quite difficult to stick to greaseproof paper or deli paper. So I do use my block or 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac. I find a lot better. I will see what this does as well, this matte varnish thing. Oh yeah, I like that there. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so those are my 2 envelopes, and I hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon. And don't forget to hit all the relevant buttons, like button, notification bell, and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye.